A wedding toast called my son an idiot, and the whole room laughed. I smiled back, because I had secrets about the man holding the microphone. I didn't scream, I didn't cry. I waited, and I let him walk into his own trap. If you were in my situation, what would you do? My name is Frida Jackson. I'm 55, a mother of 3. This is about my oldest, Tadeo, 28, a civil engineer who works hard and lives honest. Back in January, he sat at my kitchen table with spiced coffee. Mom, her name is Sophia, she's smart, she makes me laugh. Then he added, her dad owns Sterling and Associates. Something in me tightened. Sterling sounded like the kind of man who counts your value in dollars. When Sophia came for dinner, she was respectful. But the second we mentioned her father, her voice changed. He wants me perfect, she admitted, and he doesn't trust men without money. Later, Tadeo met him and came home quieter than the rain outside. He asked my salary, my savings, if I own property, my son said. Then Sterling laughed. I hope you know my daughter is used to a certain standard. Soon Sterling took over the wedding. Country club, I'll pay, my way. Tadeo tried to contribute, but Sterling made sure everyone knew who held the purse. At the rehearsal dinner, he called my son, humble, like it was a stain. He pulled me into his study after, shut the door, and said it flat. Your boy has no future. Love doesn't pay bills, I'm in charge. That night I couldn't sleep. And then I saw it, Sterling downtown, kissing another woman. 2 small kids ran up and called him, Dad. I didn't confront him, I collected proof. I hired a private investigator. 1 week later, Roy slid photos and bank records across his desk. 2 families, the other woman worked at Sterling's company. Rent paid, private school paid, with company money. Debts, lawsuits, fraud complaints, a tax problem. $12 million of rot hiding under a gold watch and a big smile. I hid the folder in my closet. I kept hugging Sophia, kept smiling for Tadeo. Because she didn't deserve to be punished for her father's lies. But I made myself one promise. If Humphrey Sterling humiliated my son again, I would expose him where he thought he was untouchable. Then came the wedding day. Lilies in the church, white lights above, guests beaming. Tadeo waited at the altar in his navy suit until the toast. Sterling raised his champagne. She insisted on marrying this young man, he said. Nervous laughs. Then he looked straight at my son and said, that boy is an idiot. Glasses clinked like cruelty was comedy. The room erupted. My son went pale, hands trembling, eyes down. And I felt my fingers close around a napkin. If you were in my situation, what would you do? Want to know what I did next? Tap the related video. Follow, subscribe. Disclaimer, real story submitted by viewer. Adapted. If you have a story, submit it in the comments or messages.